Good morning. Good morning. Today is February 1. I just did 2 previous vlogs. I'm just showing up and expressing myself this morning and both appreciating it and enjoying what direction I'm sharing things with. What's showing up. So my vlog, of course, is RedStateZen. RedStateZen Talks is another way to express that. I welcome you this morning. Thank you for tuning in, whatever you're up to. I wish you very well. Thank you again for joining. So what's going to be talked about today? Let's talk about you. Let's talk about how your life's going. Let's talk about where you are regarding mindfulness, where you are regarding the ups and downs for you, what you're experiencing in your daily life. Being human, it's a voyage. It's being on an ocean and there's waves going, and part of our experience is we're going up and down. We're trying to figure this out. We're trying to show up more as we are. We're trying to know love. We're trying to deal with different personalities and people. We're trying to deal with the challenges of daily life. Getting up out of bed, going to work, performing, dealing with others, wanting to know love, wanting to express love, looking to help, experiencing angst. RedStateZen has a political awareness to it. Or at least really it represents that this guy who claims and shows up with a mindfulness background, it also knows the experience of leaning conservative in this world that is so political. This morning's vlogs in particular are pretty strongly looking to go deeper than that, to not be sitting in that wading pool of politics. It's an important thing going on in our lives. It certainly seems that way, right, for our country. And we have lots of emotions regarding it, and it's a driving force to some degree, right? It's potentially a hassle. It's a huge energy, whether it's disrupting or energizing. But one of the things is that the energizing part of the politics is that it emphasizes, it asks, it encourages our reactive side of our experience to get lit up, to get accentuated, to really open that window big and okay, there's this reactive, come on, there's 2 sides, and there's people, and there's way that things are said, and then we have our conditioning, and we have our bias, and we're just fucking running wild, excuse the language. And yet we're exploring perhaps mindfulness and trying to live, right? Want to live richer lives. So here we are, we move through our daily life. If you're listening to this, you're taking in a bit of this vlog, a bit of this guy talking about mindfulness and life. I want to give a shout out. I want to give you my respect, my love. The acknowledgement is really was perhaps in this case the most specific word, that you're a very, very special person. You're a very, very special one. Because we all are. And yes, you are. And, we only know so much of ourselves. We show up in life, and I would sort of say that when folks are wherever they're on a spiritual path, talking about some level of a continuum, and, each rose is absolutely fantastic wherever that rose is growing. It's a pretty good metaphor. And so no matter where one is supposedly at on the continuum, with Buddha being way at one end, maybe Jesus Christ, maybe that's not applicable as the Son of God. But wherever individuals are on the continuum, there's still, I believe, always a, I think this to be true. I can't speak for the folks at the further end of the continuum. I can't claim, I don't think I've been sitting in that pasture on a daily basis. But the point I'm trying to make is it's an adventure no matter where one is on the continuum. So the you that gets knocked down is experiencing life in the way that you're experiencing it. And to some level, perhaps you're exploring mindfulness and you're looking to grow and you're on some spiritual path or just a human path. It is whatever words one uses. I get a sense that no matter where one is on the continuum, there's always this, I was going to say rodeo. There's always there's always some, you're the ocean. There's always some waves. And even more importantly, and perhaps more accurately, is there's always an unknown. There's always an unfolding. So the part of you that I'm acknowledging, I think I can say, that the same part of you that doesn't know all the answers and is exploring, and again, maybe into mindfulness, whatever else, that same part of you is the same part of wherever anyone is on a continuum. This is life. And so it's the software that one is running, one has learned to be able to show up and know most from. It's that software that varies more on the continuum. And mindfulness is an excellent way to prepare oneself and to nurture oneself to be more able to explore and be whole on this whole continuum. I think that's true. So, thank you for showing up today and for listening. Thank you, and I want to praise you. I want to send love and really, I guess I'm going to say acknowledgement again. That seems to be a beautiful word this morning. That you are perfect just like you are. And not so much in a perfect that you tell yourself, okay, I'm perfect and now I'm going to do this or that. Even not so much in like getting out of bed and saying, well, I'm perfect, I'm okay, and using that as a way to deal with things, to make one stronger. Not even in that way. You're perfect in that however you're knowing yourself and however you're experiencing life is it's your diamond box. It's your pearl. It's your instrument that you are. It is your opportunity and it's your path to live this life we have here on earth. It's your gift. It's, again, you're the instrument. So the beauty is that, allow that. Say hello to that piece, that part, that way. You. This way that's part of who you are. Really who probably is who you are. It's whether it is or whether it's the magic carpet, it's the stairway, the ladder, it's the open door. So acknowledge and embrace, to be willing to show up that way, to be willing to allow to listen to that part of your experience. It's true. And with mindfulness in particular, it's a way to tap into that more and begin to soften some of the other software, the software of being so conditioned and so habitualized to be using thoughts a lot, to use the thoughts to manipulate the experience, because no one typically wants to sit in confusion and pain and like, I'm not good enough, or I want to do better, or I want this. I mean, that's how we are. We look for pleasure, all things considered. However, again, the software of mindfulness explores an ability and a capacity to be more than that. Yep. Builds muscles, builds habits of the mind, but really capacity, but both. So acknowledge, bless you for wherever you are today. Continue to be the instrument you are, and you are that rose, and let the sunshine fall on you. Breathe, don't be afraid of winds, because in this software, winds against a rose only makes the colors brighter, makes the petals softer and just beautiful. And so we all have the stem because we're here. We are this being. The stem is there. It has the strength. Allow the roots to suck in with your openness, with your listening and allowing yourself to be you. That's the deal. It's a longer path with mindfulness. It's many experiences, and it's run by you. That's the beautiful thing. It's your experience in your daily moments every freaking day. Yeah. Thanks. Have a great one.